Well, you can do the camera guy thing and get some background music going here. And then I got to grab I usually grab the iPad so I can respond to comments and stuff. Man, I gotta eat something. I'm hungry. And I brought food today. I didn't come in till late, man. I was not feeling good this morning. And then,
2-hour delay.
Yeah, I think I came in at like 11 something.
Yep. Well, all the schools were on.
Oh, really?
Delayed.
There we go. Well, how did you know that the schools were on 2-hour delay?
My wife's a teacher.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You're like, you don't have kids. How would you know that? Were your kids on? You guys do homeschool?
Yeah.
Yep. So no delays. Sorry. Give me 20.
Dude, my kids don't start school until like 11 o'clock, dude.
Oh man.
they get up late, dude.
Yep.
I'm glad we have the we're fortunate to do that. I'm really fortunate that Rachel wanted to be, stay home mom and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's I was grateful for that. Get a little tunage going on here. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap up this double din tonight. Double din, double dip, double din. Okay.
So, are you thinking this cart's gonna move around?
Yeah, we can move that, or
Just kind of drive it around.
Yeah, or you can just grab it.
Yeah.
If you need it. So, all right. Hey, here's what we had, and we had it's like a 1.5 din. It's not even a. I better put this down. I'm gonna do something funky with it. All right, so we had. So it was like a 1.5 din. All right, din. I don't even know what din stands for. Was it display in vehicle, novelty, whatever? So this is what we're left with if we try to put this on. That's not gonna work. So I got the I tried if you guys were here last time I tried to do it, I got a whole new like trim piece like this. It was like $65 on Amazon, and it did not line up right, dude. It wouldn't click in. It looked good in there, but it wouldn't click in. So got this bad boy, and well, we've had this bad boy. What I meant was we got the trim piece. We're gonna have to shave a little bit of this out. Got to get a little physical with it. All right. They rotate that this way for a sec, dude. All right, so GMK343 from Pack Parts. Pack. It's like pack like that. That's how you gotta say it. Well, I just tossed them all out. All right, so I believe this is the same kit, or it's got to be close to what I used in my other Suburban. So let's get an idea how this is gonna look. Pretty cool. All right. So it looks like, oh, cool. It clicks in right there. So we just got to shave out. I think this is how I did on my other one. Yeah, this clicks in here. Nice. And we just got to shave out this area here. So let's go ahead and mark it. And as Olivia Newton-John would say, just get physical. That song sucks. I couldn't say that movie Grease. Xavier, you remember that movie Grease?
No, sorry.
You don't remember that? With John Travolta?
No. Sorry.
You really don't remember that?
I was only allowed to watch VeggieTales, so.
Oh, okay. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and mark. Well, first, before I get too carried away, let's make sure this fits on here nice. What do we got here? Oh no! Is it gonna fit? Crap! Oh man, that's a tight fit, dude. Dang it, dude. So every time I turn around, I can't seem to get the right stuff. So, well, Cobra Kai, it's like failure does not exist in this dojo. Well, failure does not exist in this shop. That's a hmm. As a Vanilla Ice would say, if there's a problem, we'll solve it. Check out the sticks while Griff makes it up. Something like that. Dang it, dude. It's just. So what do they expect you to do if I can't have it sit back that far? We need to have it around here. So, that's I'm a little bummed out about this. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I we could. I don't think it would look good.
Dremel?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking we could Dremel it, or yeah, we got room. So guys, we're gonna go ahead. We're not gonna Dremel both sides. We're gonna go ahead and I think we're just gonna Dremel one side. Wow, that's quite. Yeah, we're only gonna do. I think we're only gonna do one side. I'm just trying to get an idea how far we want to go with this. All right, let's go ahead and mark this and figure out where we're gonna get to it at. Because with this in here, this thing's gonna come together nice. I'm bummed out about that, man. I can't believe it. Some of these things would be like a standard size, you know. Let's get to it. So let me see how we're gonna do this. Come over here to my workbench. There's the let me grab the iPad so I can or I guess I can use this. Yeah, I'll use the iPad. I can move it with me. All right. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and mark this. We'll go ahead and start drumming. Where did I put there? This thing, is it following me?
It's not following you anymore.
No. All right, so come on over here. We're gonna go ahead and see exactly where we need this. All right, so we've got we got to give a little trimmage here on each side so we can fit on here. So the best way to do this is just start doing it, man. Can't waste a lot of time. I want to. Part of me is tempted to go ahead and actually trim part of the deck itself. It's just plastic. All right, so as I eyeball this, I've never really been one to mark everything. I just kind of look at it and say, that looks about right, and I start cutting. So I'm going to say, yeah. All right, let's try this out. I'm gonna modify the edge that's in the kind of in the corner where the edge that's on the passenger side. That way, I don't think it'll be as obvious. Of course, I could be. Let's go ahead and go to my big bad toolbox. Get this little guy. Man, I bought this I got this almost 20 years ago, guys. I don't have a I don't have a Milwaukee one of these. What's going? J Build Garage. What's up? What's up? All right, so guys, this radio is the Amazon special. All right, it was it's like $60. Came with a backup camera, and it does not weigh very much. It does work. We have the backup camera wired up. Now we're gonna get to it. Wish me luck. I got an idea. This is cool. Here we go. This will work. Check it out. I know just about how far I want to go on this. And I just came up with this idea. Wish this was a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and tape this on. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and tape this on there so I can have a that way I can just kind of run the whizzer tool right up against it. Hold on. You should. What's this? Huh. I'm not sure what that is. Got in there somehow. Let's go ahead and. Oh, wait. You know what? Hold on. I had a better idea. There we go. This will work. There we go. This will give us a straight edge to go up against. I don't need that. That away. All right, there we go. All right. All right, so I see about how far I need to come over on this. I want to go ahead and tape this in place and see if I can, I guess I could just put a piece of tape down and then run up against, and then try to, not eat it up too much. I'm looking for I had some of that painter's tape. There it is. There we go. I think that, I'm not sure if, so guys, what I'm doing is I'm taping this on here so that I can put the whizzer right up against it and, and have it be in a straight line. All right. All right. That looks about straight. Let's try that out. Good. See if you can move that up. If I tell it to stop, then stop. Might be a slight. Stop. Stop. I'm trying to get the AI to turn up. There we go. Yeah. See if you can swing it over this way, and you get a shot of this. So yeah, just right over here. No, you can leave that there.
Oh, just like a manual.
Yeah, and then you got to use the joystick. You can't just bend it over like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wrong way. So J Build, I kind of just do whatever comes in. I like to just make everything my own. That's what I like to do. Oh, you know what? Let me just take it off of here for a sec. There you go. And then if you set it to also to point of view, it'll you should just be able to angle it where you want it. POV. Yeah, and so you should just be able to angle over there, and then it'll put the light on. Oh, POV, then light on. Yeah, there we go. All right. Try to get up over so they can see this some. I think that looks pretty good. Let's all right, let's let me just get one more pass on here. All right, let's just a little bit more. All right, maybe a lot of bit more. Yeah, I took off quite a bit there too. Well, no, that's all right. We gotta go a little bit more.
Is that from factory? Was that supposed to fit?
Yeah, it's supposed to fit.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I mean, chances are, if this wasn't an Amazon unit, it would fit better. But it's an Amazon unit, so I didn't see that before. So you have a little bit of a, there's a little bit of a ledge it can sit on, but that'll hit the button. Oh, you know what? Gosh, guys, I don't know where the button went for this. I hope it's in the car. Wow, dang, I took off all that. There's still that much further to go. All right, we got to take off some more. It's not wasting more time. All right, so clamp it back in here. We'll take our special alignment tool and move it over just a wee bit more. I think right about there. There we go. All right, let me try answering these. J Build, if you're still there, I'm not really particular about the kind of work I like to do. I'm at my shop. We just work on everything, you know, of all makes and models. But I like to make stuff kind of my own. So, like, I took this I took this 96 KTM 300, made it street legal. It turned out really cool. I can show you that here in a minute. Oh. All right, let's go. Wait, just thought of something. When it sits in there, what's you have to follow the curve? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should do the same on each side. It's got to fit where. Let's go do this. I'm getting aggressive with it now. You're still going to help me with the head gaskets on Duramax. Tom is ice. Man, I think you're old man doing those. Didn't you say you were going to, didn't you say with those head gaskets, you were going to kind of, I want to say square the block, just, with it in the vehicle or something? I thought you said that. You're, that's close. A little crooked here. So, all right. So, that's I got that corner, and we gotta get that corner cleaned up. Dang it. Now I don't remember saying I was gonna help you with it. How did you want me to help you with it? Like, you want me to just get you like some service procedure information? Let's try to get this, man. We're really close. That's a little crooked up there. Snap. Oh, dang, dude. That sucks, Thomas. What are you gonna do about it? Well, what do you think you're gonna do next with that broken glow plug? What state are you in? is that a con? I really don't know because I'm not a diesel guy. I don't like working on all that big stuff. But did if the glow plug snapped on you, do they make a service tool for that, like they do with the Ford spark plugs, where it's like, oh yeah, you broke one, yeah, so does everybody else, and they have like a little kit for you. All right, come on, it's getting on my nerves, dude. Come on. All right, so got it upside down. So we're really close, and I'm debating on whether or not we're gonna. I think I want to do it this way, yeah, and then yeah, we're just about there. Let's clean that up a little bit more. All right. Yeah, you got the heads off. That's not really a problem. You know, it's like you got the hard part done. You're just getting the head off. And I'm sure, even if you can't get it out yourself, that, reputable machine shop will knock that out. So this is one of those things I can't. I don't have enough. I'd like to get this to stay in place. Oh, I got an idea. Man. Let's do this. Let me do this. All right. And guys, I want to get this. I got to get this Suburban done because I gotta get it sold so I can put a few dollars in my pocket, and we got to get the RV going. And guys, if you don't know about the RV, you're gonna want to know about the RV. It's pretty bad. So I got big plans for it. I'm gonna definitely need some YouTube support getting that thing where it needs to be. So what I'm doing right now, guys, if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. We've got to get this. We want this to look nice and clean as we're putting this double din in here. And that's gonna make it a lot easier having. Yeah, that's way easier than having the tape on it. I'm sure you'll knock it out, Thomas. Thomas, look, I'm not doubting you, Thomas. You get the joke there, Thomas? I'm sure you've heard that before. Oh man, I was on a roll, dude. It was like factory. Something like butter in. There we go. I'm getting surgical, man. One more shaft. One sec. All right. See what we got. Oh, guys, that looks, man, if it doesn't fit, it at least looks like I did a nice job cutting this. Look at that, dude. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, let's see if this is going to fit. All right, so come on, Griff. Maybe I should have did each side. Hmm. Come on. Yeah, I think I don't like that sits a little lower, but that. So we need to shave out that part of it there, and then sorry guys, it's hard for me to talk and do this at the same time because I'm not really trying to focus here. So took off a little more than I wanted to. All right, we got to shave this out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in like 10 minutes.
Oh yes, that's cool, dude. Oh, edge there. So little nub there. Well, what's your availability look like next week, dude?
Yes. Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
All right.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah.
Wednesday's fine. That works.
Actually, no. Next Wednesday we have a band practice at the church.
Okay.
And we do that every other Wednesday.
Okay.
So, but
So the Wednesday after that in 2 weeks?
Tuesdays, yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the best day right now. So,
All right.
but-
Tuesday we have.
Yeah.
Tuesday we got Krav Maga.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and I got my boys doing it now too.
Nice.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet. It's definitely entertaining.
Yep.
So do you want to keep that snare here?
Sure.
And then is that the one that goes with the rest of the kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 That's fine.
How cold does it get in here at night? It gets down to like whatever.
Oh, no, so I've got the we've got the this working. I got the thermostat there. It doesn't get below 55.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, because it's wood, so it does. It could over time. It will.
Yeah.
It will crack.
If you
maybe I'll just take it to avoid.
Yeah, I was gonna put the snare for right now. I was just gonna put the snare in the office.
Okay. All
Right.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna do it. I'll do that here in just a second before I forget. And then,
Yeah.
I'm so close.
It's not the most expensive kit, but you know.
No, you gotta take care of what God gave you, dude. That's That's like what the Bible says. You trust them, with the talents.
Be faithful with the little.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
That's right. I was faithful with my little shop, then God gave me a big shop.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on having all this, dude.
Yeah.
All this responsibilities.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't plan on all that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take off, man.
All right.
Yeah, good to see you.
All right. See you. Sounds good, bud.
Yeah, doubled in.
Doubled in. We're getting it done. All right. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Unless you need something before then.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I'll see you later. Thanks, dude. All right, guys. Almost got this where it needs to be. So, I think it'll look better in the car, anyways, than it may right now. Xavier's jamming out. Almost got this. Gonna get a little bit more off this. What's that? What happened with what happened with that what's that doing? What happened to begin with that diesel? All right. Sorry, I can talk a little bit more here in just a second, guys, but this is the process you got to go through when you want stuff to line up nice. And oh, you know what? Here, I got an idea. Let's let me pop these out real quick. All right. Get up there. Oh. Hey, let's go this way. Come on. You working? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the AI to work. Hold on a sec, guys. Come on around this way. There we go. Took off those. Oh man, that makes it much easier. Gosh, but now I can actually see if this thing's gonna fit right. All right, so I took off those pieces on the side so I can get a good look at what we got going on here, and looks like we're really close. We need to. Come on. We gotta cut a little bit more out of this corner. Oh, what happened? Oh, uh-oh. That was a boo-boo. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. All right, gotta cut a little bit more out of this little nub area up here. My new nubbage. I'll freestyle this one. Check this out. I ain't scared. Oh yeah, freestyle. Oh yeah, here we go. That's it, guys. That's it. Little custom fittage here. Custom. Remember that band called Custom back in the like early 2000s? They had the songs like "Hey Mister." All right, man. If you guys are just tuning in, we are getting this little custom double din setup here. I say custom because I didn't see a whole lot of information on uh, doing this setup in the GMT400, so thought I'd do a video on it. I think that looks pretty good. I think let me go ahead and clean up this bottom edge just a wee bit, and then let's go try to put it in the car. It's a process, making it fit nice. So I think that will probably, yeah, I think that'll work. I think it's gonna work. You guys think? So man, I hope I can find the button for this. I misplaced it, I think. Let's go over to the car and try to put this thing in. Now I remember the last time I was working on this, I didn't have the right kit and stuff. So now that I do, it should be a lot easier to get this set up in the car, so where I can show you guys what we're doing. So let's go have a look. Oh, stop. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to the AI thing. Oh, well, here we go. I got an idea. Let me go ahead and bear with me, guys. We get this set up in here. So what are we gonna do about this? Nope, there we go. That'll work. Stop. Wish that would work. I don't know how to do it on here. Well, I'm not sure what that thing's looking at now. All right. I'm gonna go on the other side. I'll see you guys there in just a sec. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's do this so I can see what's going on. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get it squared away. Okay. Just gonna track me, tracker. All right. All right, guys. Sorry, I've had to get that set up. We're doing the what's that? I'm guys, I'm getting the hang of this this setup that I got so I can do videos better. So if you guys can be patient with me, great. And if you can't, you don't want to be, that's okay too. Look, we're putting this double DIN setup in. I was in the process of modifying the dash so it would work. Now, now we're back in the car. Try to go ahead and get this thing set up. You know what'd be great? I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera in the back seat so it can see you guys can see what I'm looking at. So let me move this forward, and then in a little bit we will we can pull in the 53 Plymouth. Oh yeah, we got it running. It's pretty bad too. See if I can go ahead and put this in the back seat. How we do this? And so what do you guys got going on? The sheet bar, huh? Watching is like being on a boat in rough seas. Sorry, Immortal. I got this new setup and I'm trying to figure it out. It's actually really nice, but it I'm not whoops, there we go. I'm just getting acclimated to how it works and everything. So unfortunately it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get the hang of it. Is this tracking me now? It should be doing the oh, that's why. The go ahead and yeah, PTF. I'm trying to get the tripod legs out so I can set this up in the back seat so you guys be able to see okay. All right, I guess that's gonna have to work. Anyways. All right, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular, or do you just want to see how to do this? Because this is these Suburbans are awesome and makes them even better when they got a modern stereo in them, you know? So I think these things are so cool. Big bad Suburban. And go ahead and put the light on. Boop. Boop. There we go. All right. I think that's a little better. Try that out. All right. Put this up here so I don't lose it. All right, so got our deck unit here. Let's go ahead and get our side parts to it. We'll slide it in there. We're going to figure out the right it's upside down, right where it needs to be, so that, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to need to put this in neutral in just a minute so we can put the trim piece back in. So if you're just tuning in, guys, putting a double DIN setup in. What the hell's going on here? Putting the double DIN setup in one of these GMT400s, or they call them old body style Suburbans. Now, what I didn't, where's that trim piece I just made? What's that? I don't know what that goes to. Oh, guys, I was looking for that trim piece I just cut. Oh man, where'd it go? So I'm looking for that piece that we just cut that goes around the outside of it, because we're going to need to cut part of this this section here, I believe, to go ahead and have it all fit nice. Where'd I put it? Huh. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. All right. So guys, when you put this piece in, you can see it kind of like overlaps this section below it. So we'll go ahead and mark that and cut that out. Let me see. Let me eyeball this. Yeah, right about there. All right, so we're just gonna take the wizard and boop, boop, cut that right out. Let me go grab the. Let me go grab one. What are you going up there for? Man, that thing's kicking. You're killing me. All right, here we go. All right, we're just gonna cut part of this out right here. I guess you could go all the way over to the edge if you wanted to, but there's really no need. Come on over this way. Guys, I apologize for the camera stuff. As I said earlier, try and just get the hang of this thing, because it's actually a really nice setup. There we go. So we got to cut this area out right over here on the edges. So I just like to eyeball it. We can see right about where we need to be. So getting a little snippage here, a little snippage there. Use eyeball this thing. Oh, that stinks. All right, there we go. That burnt plastic smells so bad, dude. So it looks like we got a huge, great big opening here, but look, there we go. Looks good. Looks really good. So this is coming along. Go ahead. We'll mount our side pieces on here. Looks like these might actually be labeled to right and left. They are. Okay, cool. I forgot exactly which holes I used before. looks like it was this one. So go ahead, screw these in, get it lined up, and then then we can see how the $60 unit with the backup camera works from Amazon. Most importantly, even if you're not using the $60 unit, go ahead and get yourself the nice double din with the backup camera. You put a nice Kenwood or Alpine, whatever kids are using nowadays. Got a little bit of a problem here. I'm missing the button for this. Man, that's gonna suck. I sure hope that it's not lost. This gonna be kind of a bummer, man. I spent all the time put this thing in here and then lose the stinking button. Wow, that's gonna be a real bummer. Gosh, that'll really suck. I'm all bummed out about that now. Sitting there looking for it. And I remember when it popped off and I was messing with this. Is that it? I think I found it. All right. I got it. I found the button. Yes. Woo. Come on, guys. Get excited with me. It's good stuff, man. We found the button. I thought it was pretty cool. All right. Go ahead. Got your deck unit. Pretty good. Put these little guides on it. Chevy made this pretty easy. It just slides right in. It's like, don't. So we're gonna go ahead and we gotta try a couple different variations of it so we can get it where we want it. And so I'm looking at it. I know that I want the I know that I need to sit back far enough to put this trim piece on here so it looks even. But anyways, what do you guys do for work? Talk to me, man. Hey, Juvenile, what's up? Wait, are you the same Juvenile that was on here before? I think you look a little different. Can't tell. I don't think you're the same one. Oh, what's this? What you're telling? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Bruce. Bruce is on the loose. Bruce, what's up, dude? Hey, Bruce, this is a Suburban. It's a 99, but this body style, I thought they did this body style from like, I don't know, like 94 or 92. I mean, it's old, dude. So we'll go ahead and my hope is that this will help some people out that dig this body style and want to have cameras and stuff. You'll be able to see. BRB. Johnny, what's up, dude? Let's say I'm finishing the double din, the big stereo. Big stereo. That sounds dumb. I'm finishing up putting in, this touch screen, and this is the Amazon special. About time you showed up, Johnny. What were you doing, man? You leaving me out here all by myself. You missed the custom trim job I did on this. I don't think the other viewers really appreciate it. All two of them. Yeah, two of them. So, anyways, glad you're here. So we're putting the double din in. And this is going to be sweet, dude. Oh, I thought it was going to be sweet, and this thing just came right out. So when I put these in, I like to just, hey, what are you doing? Come here. You guys got to bear with me, man. I'm trying to get this camera thing figured out. It's new and expensive, and it's way playing War Thunder. What's that? What's War Thunder? All right, man. Now I lost the screw, dude. Dang it. All right. There's a couple things I wanted to talk with you guys about. Just get you guys' opinion. I saw this thing on YouTube. You guys know what YouTube is? I saw this thing on there. This dude, it was a story about how Trump had called some guys, some skilled labor forces. He had said they were, I guess they were Canadian, and he said that they should be, lucky. I didn't say this. This is what it said. This is what I heard. That oh, that sounds so cool. Anyways, he said that that they were replaceable, and he said these skilled labor guys were replaceable, and that he could have them replaced by Tuesday or something like that, right? So I saw that, and I was bummed out. I was like, man, that sucks. Trump said something like that, dude. That I take a lot of pride in being able to do this. We got a problem here, guys. The screws that this came with stuck. The screws that this came with don't even thread in here. They're come here. Dang it. The screws that this came with, it's almost like they can't get, they're not long enough to get through this plastic. So try this again. But I was ticked off, man. It's like, what sucks? It seems like they don't like push or promote the trades anymore. And I think that's crap. I was watching Cobra Kai with my kids, and they were there's a part, it's towards the end of the series, and they're like, oh, you could take one of these roads, and it was like trade schools, and they were like kind of dissing it. I was kind of ticked off about it, because I tell my kids, if you have a trade, you will always have a job. You'll always have a job, because these are not long enough. And so I was kind of ticked off about that. That's what that it seems like they're not. That apparently Trump had said that, and that it seems like Trump had said, "Hey, those guys will be replaced by Tuesdays with American workers," and you find out, oh, there's not that many American certified welders and stuff. Dude, guys, this is a bummer. I'm checking the different plates that this came with to mount it, and there's definitely a difference between the ones that came with the cheap radio and then the ones that came with the kit itself. So if you're just tuning in, guys, we're putting a double DIN, bigger stereo head unit in this this 99 Suburban. This will work for a bunch of different years. I'm putting a complete video together that'll show how to hook up the wire or the rear view camera and make it so you guys can do it. This is I got a problem here though, because I'm not having enough the screws that it came with aren't working. So I got a little bit of a problem. You remember Top Gun is like, man, we got a little bit of a problem here. That MiG really screwed him up. I love Top Gun. Useless college degrees and disappearing middle class. More skilled laborers are absolutely, dude. JB Weld, his JB Weld and zip ties. JB Weld, I hope you're still here, dude. I'm gonna pin that because you nailed it, dude. That's the problem. Is that, or it's part of the problem. That's right, guys. The screws are Griff proof. Are you busting my balls, Immortal? These, it's a real bummer that they don't promote it. Like, but you got to go to college. They kept pushing that in Cobra Kai, talking about, oh, we go to Stanford. Dude, who cares, man? It's you see all these kids coming out of college, and they think they should be getting $100K a year just because they have a degree. It's like they have no. This sucks. They don't have any real world experience. It's like, can you fix something? Unfortunately, a lot of these people, this generations, dude, they just have no idea of like what it takes to get by, and they don't have real world experience. And then, I had this guy, dude. This is a true story, all right? The guy, a car had come in, and I diagnosed it it needed a heater core. It was like a 2018 Jeep, okay? Okay. I knew I should have been a voice actor. I tell him it's a heater core. I diagnosed it as a heater core, and the customer, wants to do the job. And so I said, all right, dude, I'm not going to give his name out because I don't want to embarrass him. I said, hey, here's this heater core job. Okay, great. I pad the time on everything. I pay 20% more than anybody else because I pad the time on everything because I know what it's like to actually do this job. Well, he gets done with the job, the heater core, you got to take the whole dash out. And he says to me, hey, I got it back together, but the radio display doesn't come on. Like, okay, well, did you maybe leave something a little, maybe not get a ground strap down, or maybe you didn't? No, it's perfect. And I was like, okay. Mind you, the guy just had the whole dash out of the car, and the radio display doesn't work. So a little bit later, I say, I said, I went to hook up a scan tool to it, and I couldn't talk to the car like at all. And I tell him this, and he says, well, I didn't diagnose it, Griff. I was like, what does you not diagnosing it have to do with that we can't talk to the car? It has everything to do with it. I was like, Randy, I'm just telling you, I could talk to the car. I can't talk to it now. And I was like, do you think I'm lying to you? We couldn't hook up. We could hook up before, we can't now. You just had the dash out, and now the radio display doesn't work. So a little time goes by, and he comes and says, I think it's something with the Uconnect. And I didn't think that was it because, I couldn't talk to the car at all. So I told him what he should do with just so you guys know this, you can take your multimeter, you can go to pins, I want to say it's 6 and 14 with your multimeter, stick in the OBD2, and you should have something like 60 ohms resistance if you're checking, resistance. And if you don't have that, then something's not right. So I tell him this, and he looked at me like, like I was asking what the derivative of a pi was or something. Anyway, he shot his mouth off some. He's like, I'm not taking this whole effing thing apart again. I was like, and I was thinking, well, yeah, if you screwed up, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. So I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I took the car over to my side of the shop, and that's what I did. I went ahead, I took my my multimeter, I went to pins, I put it on resistance, and I can show you guys how to do this. And it said, it didn't say 60 ohms, it was open. So I thought, okay, it's open. Well, let's just get the wiring diagram out and see exactly where those two communication wires go. Keep it simple. We can't talk to the car. What's going on with the communication wires? Well, lo and behold, it goes to the the central gateway, right? The central gateway access module. So you know where the central gateway access module is? 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'll tell you where it is. It's right under the passenger side of the dash where he had been working. And guess what I saw? 2 plugs undone. Plugged them in. Everything communicated just fine. So I don't tell him this. What I did was I wanted to see what kind of, employee I had. So I'll address comments in just a second. So we're just mocking this up first, right? So I went ahead and I said, I waited until the next day and I said, hey, so-and-so, hey, why don't we go ahead and let's look at it together and see, where, let's just go through the process and diagnosing it, right? No, I'll just come in on my day off. I'll come in on my day off and I'll just take it all back apart. I was like, well, hold on, dude. Let's look at it together. No, I'll come in on my day off. I was like, dude, listen, if we can just sit down together, I could walk you through the process. No, Griff, I have to get this car done, and you're working on that car, and that customer's waiting. I said, stop. I'm the boss. I know what needs to get done. That's how I said it, just like that. And he goes, can I talk to you outside? Yeah. So then at that point, he's telling me, you yelled at me and you can't talk to someone like that. I was like, I'm trying to save you 8 hours of time and show you, try to teach you how to diagnose this car properly. And you just wouldn't shut your mouth and listen to what I had to say. So yeah, I raised my voice and you got yelled at. It's all bent out of shape, dude. What a crybaby. And of course, when I showed him what was wrong, he was not apologetic. Like, wow, Griff, I'm really sorry. I screwed up, and I should have just had some humility. None of that. As a joke, he didn't last very long. um, what we got here? Who likes Brokeback Mountain? Or even slower and whoa. Who's talking? Dude, SFN San Francisco 49er? Is that what it means? 49er? Dude, why you gotta be talking like that, dude? You talk about Asian people like that. Wow. For a loaf of bread, never return. Whoa, guys. Johnny left. Guys, well, I've said this before, I'll say it again. This channel's about helping people out and stuff. So I don't, man, you guys gotta cool it off, or somebody's gonna be not more. I wasn't upset with you. I didn't like this slower and stupider Asians comment. That's not cool. And it seemed like 49er that's what I'm calling him, was giving you a hard time. It's like, guys, we're here to help each other, man. It's nothing, Mortal, you don't have anything to remove unless I missed it. I don't think I saw anything that you needed to remove. All right, look, we're doing a little mock-up on this. So I don't think anybody needs to get removed right now, guys. And let's just, as Rodney King said, can we all just get along? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and call this a dry fit. Let's see what we got here. So get this going in. Now the problem we had, for those of you that don't know, I went to put this in a couple Fridays ago, and I had bought a Amazon like dash, like trim piece like this, and it was supposed to be already the correct size. It was close, but the important part is it didn't it didn't clip in. And so it was very frustrating. So with this here, so it looks like this one here, looks like we need to, all right. Guys, I would move the camera around some, but I think you guys are really just here to hang out, and I'll try to get some good pictures of this for the, and I'll try to do some more horizontal stuff for the, for this video. But we got to trim this up a little. So I want this to, oh, hold on. Forgot what I was doing. I want this to come forward just a little. Oh, man. I want this to come forward a little bit. All right. So we want to, all right. So we're going to drop the deck down some. And, man, that's just going to look good. I think it's going to look good. Somebody asked me earlier, he's like, what kind of work do you do? I tell people all the time, I'm not really a car guy. I'm just proficient at working on them. But the important part is I really like, kind of making stuff mine, and, it's usually a lot of stuff I do is I'd say it's one of a kind stuff. You don't see somebody else that has, kind of how I did something. So, let's drop this down. What we got? Oh, I'm in Colorado. What is, hey, 49er dude, you got to chill out, dude. What's going on, Juvenile? First attempted to start the car, only a click. Battery had power, relay for starter, ignition switch was good. I didn't have any tools at the moment. So when it clicked, it went like thunk, click. Because if that was the case, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and grab a hammer and smack the starter a little bit, and see if you can and see if it'll go. Then you want to you also want to make sure that if it goes click like that, make sure that you can, if you can put your hand on the battery or the starter, you can feel it be like, thunk, like it's trying to turn. In fact, you know what, guys, I've got a that's a good idea. I've got a starter here that I can show you guys how it should work and what's going on. That'd be a great video. Oh, thanks, Juvenile. Strip. Damn. Guys, I really need help with the YouTube channel with if you guys know somebody that wants to be a part of something, help me do this. I could use help just going through and setting up my store and stuff like that. So I'm looking for somebody to help me with that. If you want to be part of what we're doing here, and you guys are part of this community, man. We're doing this together. I said before I wanted to change the culture in automotive repair, but really I want to help change thanks, JB. I want to change the culture of just I don't know what happened to this country, and I'm not trying to get political about it, but it just seems like it's in a sad state, dude. It's like, I get these. I'll get like a magazine in the mail for clothes or something. My wife looks at it, she's like, look at what these people are wearing. It's like you should put on some rags, dude. It's like people don't want to, they don't want to try to look good. I'm not going to try to be fake. Like they have an option out here while I'm doing these where I can click this button. It says like beauty, or it doesn't say beauty, but it's supposed to make it so look like I don't have like any zits or, wrinkles. And it's like, dude, I'm a man, dude. I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, I'm here to kick ass, take names, fix cars. But unfortunately, it's like they have made it cool to have men be sissies now. I mean, guys, look at your Facebook page. It has an avatar thing that that Mark Zuckerberg can have you say, oh, you can use an avatar. Dude, my avatar looks put it nicely, very effeminate or very sissy-like. It's like, I don't want a cartoon that looks like, it's like, hey, you know, I don't want that. Do you? Would you want that? Immortal, do you want your avatar on Facebook to be like, hey? Or do you want to be like, oh yeah, that looks like me, got grease stains on, you know? Just a simple question, you know? What's going on with this? Is this working? Huh. Oh, so it's got a charge. Let me stick that in there. Boop. All right. Oil on starter can also be what? Okay, what do we got? Let's see. How much power did the battery have? I see. Immortal, are you? It says that you blocked him. Are you a moderator on here? I thought I had to do that like every time. Is that like one of those things where I said it once and it's good to go? Or so guys, it sounds like a starter with juvenile, but it, you know, we don't want to guess. We want to test. All right. So let's keep it simple. You know, if you can get your hand on it, great. You'll feel if it's going like dunk dunk whenever you click it. But the other easy thing to do is get your multimeter or test light out, put your lead on the signal wire, and when you turn it, it should light up. And so if it does that, you know, all right, cool, I got power here. If you have power, guys, tell me, what's the 2 things you need for electricity to work? Let me know. I know, but show me what you guys know. So yeah. So let me know if you guys know. That's right. Power and ground, dude. That's right, Sergeant Shadow. I salute you. Man, I'm not that smart, guys. That's right. You need power and ground. So you have power and ground. It doesn't work. That's the problem. But so let's make sure that you do have power getting to the, man, I didn't see that before. So let's make sure you got power getting to it, all right? Then make sure that you have a good path to ground, all right? So for that, you know, if the engine ground is weak, that's going to be a problem. If the you know, if there's like a bunch of, say it was a cheap starter, there was a bunch of paint on it, and when you mounted it up to the engine block, it didn't have a good ground. That's going to be a problem. So you're going to want to check those things. Let's make sure you got power, and make sure you got make sure you have a good ground. People all the time, guys, you're like, I got power, I got power, I got. Okay, do you have a good ground? Got to have a good ground. We got to pull this thing farther forward, guys. I got to figure out how we're going to do this. Let me see here. All right. All right. So, hey, guys, if you find this stuff, you know, helpful, helpful, educational, entertaining, you know, hit that super thanks button. I have not put up the, wow, guys, I don't know if this is going to work. I have not put up I haven't put like a fundraiser or goal thing up yet, but I definitely need help with getting the RV going. I talked about it before. My neighbor finally, he gave it to me, and we need to, oh, this will work. Here we go. I got an idea. Yeah, the neighbor gave it to me, and it'll, yeah, it needs some work. I got to put tires on it. That's going to be an arm and a leg. But if definitely appreciate any help you guys could give, and the most important and the biggest thank you I can tell you guys is that I really appreciate you guys, tuning in, checking out the channel. And would really appreciate it if you would tell people about the channel. So if you guys could do that, I'd be really, really grateful, because we're taking this channel to the next level, dude. All those people that said, no, it won't work, can't do it. Yeah, right. As Toby Keith would say, how do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you may think I'm crazy. Sergeant Shadow. Shadow, what dealership you work at? Can you tell me? I remember working at the dealer. I got some awards there. Got some nice awards from the dealer. I'll tell you what, Sergeant Shadow, that's man. But I had a kid on here. I say a kid on here. I think he sounded, if I remember correctly, he seemed like he was pretty young. And he was telling me, he's like, Griff, can I come work there? And if I had more work, I probably would have said, yeah, sure, come on. But, the dealership is kind of the way to fly, dude. They got all the specialty tools. They pay to send you to school. And you just work on the same thing every day. So it's like it's easier to flag hours because flat rate is, man, it's I've said it before. I know people are probably tired of hearing me say it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we're getting close, guys. It's looking good. I don't know why people would get into this trade, dude. You got to spend the money on, forget the education part of it, man. You got to spend the money on tools, and then you've got to find somebody that knows what they're doing and is willing to train you. Because you can have all the tools, but if you don't have somebody that's willing to teach you, you're screwed, dude. I mean, that's the truth. You don't have somebody that's willing to teach you, you are not going to be having a good day. All right. So, guys, this is getting super close, man. It's looking really good. Had half the visuals missing. I imagine you say you put yourself through school. Yeah, so I did myself through school as well, guys. Shoot, I'm still paying for it. Thank you, Juvenile. Appreciate it, guys. I'll tell you, guys, this channel is going to go to the next level where, and I mean this, where, I'll be making enough money doing videos and helping people out. It'll be so cool. If I just sit there all day, I'll be working on doing some videos. People be calling, be like, Griff, help. I'll be like, all right, let me get my cape on. I'm coming to the rescue. For those that don't know, I do have a cape. So, oh wait, let me look at this again. So we got to come down and over some. All right, let's pop this back out. See, this is the kind of thing that if a customer came in and wanted this done, I probably wouldn't do it because it just takes too much time. And it's well, I like doing it. I imagine maybe the guys at Car Toys or wherever they can do it faster, have they have a kit that fits this easily. But I haven't seen a whole lot of these that have this. And a lot of these older ones that you see, they're all ragged out and stuff, So I got this one from the guy that I got my Harley from. He was a piece of work. Um, um, uh, where I work at, we were on everything, but the makes we have, our Hyundai, Mazda, Subaru, and 4 Hyundai, Mazda. That's quite a selection for a dealership. Hey, let me grab the. I think I want to grab the. I got to grab the charger thing so I can charge the. Make sure that the phone and the gimbal thing do not die. So hold on, man. This is gonna look pretty slick. So you can pop that down. Come on. I wanna. Man, that's a tight fit. I think it's so funny. My son Denver says that's a tight fit. Funny kid. So I want to make sure that's slid. It's not, yeah, this. Yeah, we gotta. I want to drop this. See, I keep thinking I can move it enough, but I don't think I can. I think we're gonna need to go ahead and change the setting that we've got that on. So Shadow, this is a 99 Suburban that I picked up. Gosh, man, almost a year ago now. Wow. Guys, look, here's the thing. I ain't scared to go ahead and file out a little bit of this and make it a little bit roomier. But let's see if we can change the position here first. If I put this up, it will. Hold on, let me think. If I move that up, is that right? I think I'm thinking about this wrong. Let me see. Let me have a look. See. We do need to go out there and pull in this car I got out back, which some of you have seen before. Only now it's running. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the 53 Plymouth. The 53 Plymouth with dual carburetors. Gonna suck in some gas. Shut your mouth, mama. Something, I don't know. That was my lame impression of The Rock. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this is nicer. Who farted? I do a lot of sound effects, but I didn't fart. If I farted, I'd probably be like, oh, I farted. But I didn't fart. So when I was playing in this band, there was a line in the song where he says, then he farted in his face like a can of mace, oh yeah. I should probably text the guy that wrote that song and say, hey, I'm live right now talking about you, buddy. If I can pull this out some, there we go. Get a little bit of service room here. Jabroni, jabroni. You know, he's like, tell me, what do you think about this? It doesn't matter what you think. You loudmouth, damn YouTubing jabroni tattooed peck of wood. Called myself a peck of wood. That's funny. I thought it was funny. Okay, take that off. Unpin this. All right. Oh, guys, we're close. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Ah, there we go. Man. Woo! Wee! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys want to see it? Looks pretty good. Need some minor tweakage here. Just some minor tweakage. Oh, pop that back in. Oh, don't come out yet. Go back in there. Man. Man, I cut this really tight because I really wanted it to fit nice and snuggy. Nice and snuggly. And we are almost completely snug. I might have to shave that out a little bit. All right, let me see here. Oh, whoa. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, juvenile. Harley, right over here. Yep. I'll fire it up before I'll fire it up for you here a little bit. I really appreciate you guys tuning in regularly. Like those that do. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that. Man. Okay. I'm trying to shove this back just right. Come on. Nope. Pull this out. Come on, Griff. Come on. Juvenile, did you tell me what you did? Are you what does HVAC? Immortal, what do you do? All right. That's tight. Come on. Remember when I was a kid, my dad would. Yeah, I was watching. I was in watching WWF or something, and my dad, when he went on business, he went ahead and took the time to, so we'd have something to talk about with me. My dad was great. He watched some wrestling. Well, he comes home from his business trip. He tells me, he says, "Hey, Griff, how about when," I think he said the Hawk or something. I was like, "Yeah, Dad, that's WCW. Watch WWF here." I thought it was, I didn't, I wasn't old enough to appreciate the time that, he stopped. He's out there at work. He was actually coming out here to Colorado because I lived in Maryland when I was younger, but he took the time to watch that stupid wrestling, and just so he'd have something to talk about with me. He was a great dad. Nice, Juvenile. I like it. Got some trades. So, man, guys, this is so close, and what I need to do is, I think we're right at the point where we can. I think we can go ahead now and modify a little bit of the side bracket thing that it's slid into, so that we can get it exactly right. Because that's where I want it right. Damn it, down there. Oh man, it's so close. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. Dang it. Let's go ahead and yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop this out, wallow out the hole a little bit, so we can have a little bit more wiggle room here. Huh. Yeah, let me go ahead and shave that out a little bit. And now, so there's that one. Huh. All right. Let me grab the wizard thing real quick. Hold on. Oh. All right. We do got to pull in that Plymouth here in a minute. Let me, I got to plug that in. Whew, almost forgot. Plug in my, oh man. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and plug this stuff in so it doesn't die on us. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong charger. Hold on. And here we go. All right, I think that'll work. Okay. All right, I'm back. Don't everybody get excited at once. All right. So we'll give it a little trimmage here, man. There you go. A little bit of trimmage. This one here. That's right, man. I just eyeball it. Man. I think I said it before. This is a 99. So there, let me this is a 1999 Suburban. Period. GM calls it the GMT400 body style. There you guys go. All right. Just gonna pop this back in. We're really close, guys. And then, oh, you know, here in just a sec, let's go ahead and grab the. Let's go ahead and grab the 53 Plymouth and get that inside. You guys will see that big bad boy. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, no, that'll work. Okay. Guys, I love these Milwaukee Fuel with the hex head drive to whatever you want. Dude, Juvenile, you should definitely get, if you don't have one of these Milwaukee Fuels with the hex head drive, you should definitely get one, dude. It's awesome. All right, there's this guy. And put this here. All right, this here. And I'm not putting it in He-Man tight yet because I want to want to make sure I have a little bit of wiggle room to get it right. Let's try this. All right. All right, so let me see. Let's oh, I have to do it on this phone. Let me see. Yeah, Cheetah, this is the oh, I was curious. Why can't I move this? Man. Sucks I can't put that out of the way. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on back. Yeah, Cheetah, this is a uh-oh. Huh. Hold on, guys. Let's try and get the thing to work. Nice. That's dude. I saw Top Gun. That's what I wanted to do. So, no, guys, this is Cheetah. This is. I thought you saw it before, Cheetah. This is the Amazon special, dude. And it was $60. Came with a rear view camera, and that's why I want to do this video so I can show people how to. Uh-oh. So I can show people how to put these in their GMT 400s. I must have that in the wrong hole. Huh. That's a little too tilted. Let me see what I did wrong here. Hold on. What's going on here? Huh. I wallowed out the your name is awesome, bro. I had this in the wrong hole. Huh. Something seems a little amiss. Oh. So I had that one in the wrong hole. All right, let's try that again. Did anybody actually like get to be what they wanted to be? Because I tell you what, guys, I never said I want to be a struggling blue collar mechanic, single family income. I never said that. Not once. Not once. God's plan, dude. All right. I got another question. Let me see. Wrong hole. That's what she said. That's what she said. Remember how Steve Carell would say that? Jeff Gordon. That's a great answer. Huh. All right. All right. What else we got here? Oh, go away. What's that? All right. Let's try this again. So, yeah, this takes a little bit of modification, you know. We're getting it. It's almost there. And then, yeah, we got to get we got to grab the 53 from outside. I wanted you guys to see it. See, it's already 8:17. Dang it. It's like, just never have enough time, guys. We got here. Oh, dang it. All right. All right. Okay, guys, this is getting really close. Hmm. This is really close. I'm thinking for right here, if I need to come up, there's not enough room. Like I'm running out of room and time, guys. You guys can see how this is looking. Trying to see why the all right. So that's super close. If we tuck this back a little bit, put it right in here. I really want. All right, let me think for a second here, guys. I think I'm gonna have to trim out. Dang it, man! I really don't feel like doing that. But I need the room here to pull this forward. So we're gonna have to trim out this bottom. I'm gonna have to trim this bottom ledge along here. I don't know what. Hey guys, can one of you guys look up why it's called the HOHEM, HOHEM? Yeah, it's Android, I guess, dude. It's a HOHEM V3 Ultra. Could you guys, one of you guys look up why it dings sometimes? That would be a help. Okay, so we got to trim out this bottom unit here, so this can. Okay, this is all doable. Let's do it. Let's. I want to make sure I'm definitely satisfied with this position though first before I trim that. I want if that's right here, and then if I pull it forward, because that's where I'm going to want it forward so this can come around it all the way. Hold on, guys. And I'm going to be bummed out if I trim this too much in it. All right. Yep. I'm going to do it. Let's go. All right. Come on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get anybody dizzy here. I got this awesome new unit. I'm just trying to figure out how to use it all properly. So this is kind of cool. If I go like this, usually it'll follow me. Guess not right now. Is that what you asked for? Oh yeah, that's it. Primarily to alert you to motor overload, balancing issues, or to indicate its status. Often use physical design. Okay, cool. That makes sense because I was moving it some, but wasn't moving it on purpose. Yeah, but that's what I got. So with the money that some of you guys have sent in and that I got paid from YouTube, that unit that Juvenile just posted is talking about, that's what I bought. It's really cool. I'm really grateful I was able to get it. All right. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to use the thing. It's pretty sweet. All right, let's go over here. Let's whiz this thing. Oh, Dave, I'm not really in the mood for it tonight, Dave. Trying to finish up that Amazon stereo. Shouldn't you be getting ready for holiday, Dave? This unit comes with a little remote. I'm trying to figure it all out, guys. All right, let's we're gonna go ahead and trim some off this bottom lip here. It's getting a little lippy. That's what this guy I used to work with would say when we were checking rotors on something, and if they had a lip on it, he'd be like, "Oh, getting a little lippy." Man, I wonder why this isn't a. Hey, Juvenile, can you look up the Bluetooth? No, the Bluetooth is lit up, but like the paired thing is not lit up on the little remotes that it comes with. So it won't show me the video. It's not paired right now. And so could you look up how to pair it? Like I'm going to try holding this button down, see what happens. I don't think that's it. But I need that paired so I can move the head of the unit without messing it up. So I guess we could try this. All right, so it's supposed to be like auto focusing on me now. All right, I'm figuring it out. All right, trim out a little bit of this guy. I wish it would come over some. Let's figure it out. Let's all hit the like button at once. I appreciate it, guys. Dave's looking for that dislike button, aren't you, Dave? I don't know why you tune in, dude. I really don't. I really don't. I want to get this. Oh, I got it. I got an idea. Where did? Here we go. All right. So, but why is the thing way over there? Hey, come over here. Hey, what are you doing? All right. So, hey, what we do is to trim along this bottom edge here, we use this ruler as kind of like a guide. I'm going to pop this in here. And yeah, Juvenile, if you see that, the remote will automatically count for 2 seconds from gimbal flights. And I make you laugh. Okay. Well, Dave, I'm happy I can entertain you, dude. Dave, about how old are you? Can you tell me that? I know you said you couldn't say why you couldn't post up, or whatever. But about how old are you? You about my age? Or are you older? Ah, try that again. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it like this, dude. Nah, I like to use this as a guide. What's up, Big G? Bebop God. 50, huh? Dave, dude, it's a tight fit. Okay, Dave. Thanks for telling me. Dave, you remember the I'm not a Howard Stern fan at all, but do you remember in the movie where they're like, how long does the average, Howard Stern supporter, listen? It's like 2 hours. The average Stern hater, 4 hours. Why? Want to see what he'll say next. So I don't think I don't think I have that kind of shock value. All right, so guys, it's pretty cool. We're gonna clean this edge up right here. So, dude, the thing's powered up, and it's like I think I would have to turn it off and then turn it back on to to get it to connect. So there's got to be a way that it'll connect. When if it was turned off and then turned back on again. When the gimbal's light stops flashing. Yeah, so I'd have to turn the gimbal off. I don't want to turn the gimbal off because then the head on it's going to rotate weird, and it's really not desirable for that. So there's got to be a way. I can't mess with it right now. But yeah, I'd like to be able to use the joystick. Is to find out if there's a way to connect if you could find out if there's a way to connect the remote if it ran out of batteries or whatever. Again, without restarting the whole unit. All right, let's trim this up. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop! Come right across here. Let me see if I can so you guys can see. I think you guys may want to see this. All right. Oh, wrong button. Or wrong. I meant wrong. Come on. What's that do? I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's a good shot. Here we go. Whoop. Ah, dang it. Man. Huh. Dang, man. Wish I could get that to. Huh. Oh, all right. Got another idea. I don't think this will work like this because dang, man. Let me think for a second here. Huh. Man. I got to think for a second here. Man, what is the smart play here? Because I need to chop that off. That one part. Ah. Oh, I got an idea. All right. Let's do this first. I got an idea, guys. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying I got one, you know? Where is. I'll try to look at the comments here in a second. I wish I had something to go right there. Flashing double didn't trim. Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem is when I go to put it in the vise, since I'm cutting off this top lip, I need something right behind here that can back it. And so, let me see if is this working. There we go. Let me see if I can get a. I think I'll have something. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Where did I put that? Huh. Where did I put that? I know what I'm looking for, I think. Not that. Man, that's close. There we go. There we go. So, I need a piece right behind it so it can't like roll out, all right? So, yeah, there's almost too much on that one. Let's go one smaller. Go one just a little, just a wee bit. What's this doing? Come here. You do the okay sign, it's supposed to follow you. And it's not. So, oh, no, it's too big. Come on, Griffin. Man. Come on. There we go. There we go. Check it out. Put this Allen key in the back. It's not, it's not quite fat enough for that. Dang it. We got to make this work. All right. I'm going to do this. Nope, it's not going to work either. Dang. I need something that will fit right there. That's not a bad idea. Let me say, Texas Car, what's up? You know what? I could see how Jigsaw would work. It's not a bad idea. But I think. Oh, look at that. Yeah, but the problem is I need it clamped down so it doesn't move when I have it level. So, and I wanted to do it this way so I could have that one piece. Man, I really don't want to try to freehand this. I know I'm not good enough to get it correct. But dude, dang it. Yeah, I haven't eaten anything today either. Oh, how about that? That's not a bad idea. What if I go ahead and it's taking way longer than it should. Not happy about it. See, then it's going to hit the back of this. Unless, where did that other... Guess that'll work. The brackets were off slightly. Approved username. That's a good name. Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to set this gimbal thing up, dude. I'm struggling with it. Seems really nice, but it's see, I don't know why am I off center here? So, and then I can't get the. I'm trying to figure out how to get the remote connected without turning the whole thing off, and it's very frustrating because the joystick's not working right now. I'm kind of irritated about it. I don't know how to. I wish I had more time for this stuff, man. I'm so busy all the time. I can't even. Yeah, but, so Cheetah, it was hitting the top when I did that. Yeah, it goes to an okay sign too. I mean, I can't keep messing with it. I got to get this up. I'm getting frustrated now. I can't even get it off the pan scenario. I might say, I think this thing's cool, but it should have came with like a. It should have came. I can't get it off of. I'm sitting here touching this, trying to get it off of scenario, and finally, but I can't get it to link up. It's this little. Oh, damn it! And I touched it again. I can't get it to link up with the gimbal itself, so I can't use the joystick on it to help center this stuff up. So I'm definitely frustrated because it shouldn't be that hard, and I know I must be missing something simple. And I'm getting irritated with this. I want this to be a clean, straight shot. There's just not a lot of room to. And I can't. Let me try that. I was saying, dude. There wasn't enough room in the. Cheetah, there wasn't enough room there, dude. There we go. Oh, I think this is gonna work. Wow. Hmm. Don't worry, I'm gonna look at the comments again here in a second. You guys. But you know what? They seem to. Uh, come on. It sucks. Like, man, there's not enough to bite on, dude. Oh my goodness. They got it. I need it down just a little bit further. Guys, we're thinking about moving to a different state. We things have been going a little sideways lately. As far as you know, with just what's going on in the States and stuff. That's not tight enough. All right, yeah, this is we're just gonna freehand it. Man. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely getting frustrated. Griff is getting frustrated. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. I really don't know what to do. So I'm definitely frustrated now. So Tennessee. Huh. The router table is how the router table. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I don't have one. Um that's the lowest point right there. Yeah, I don't have much room to mess up now. Huh. I'm sure Dave James is having a good laugh. Glad I can entertain him tonight. All right. Try this. It's not gonna work. Guys, I need something. I need a, gosh, just need a thin piece of metal that I can make sure to stay on here. I don't want to butcher this. I wonder, oh, you know what? I wonder if, let's try this. All right. Almost. All right. What are we talking about? I'll try that out, dude. Who's Kyle 1320? Who's Kyle 1320? I got a buddy named Kyle. Hope he didn't die. Man. Tell you where I definitely don't want to go. Definitely don't want to go. Maryland. I do not like the or New Jersey. Definitely not going to New Jersey. I hate New Jersey. That state has some of the most asinine laws I've ever heard of, especially when it comes to firearms. Speaking of which, company sent me a tactical light for firearms, so I got to do a review on it. If you guys want to check it out, let me know. I'll show it to you. It's pretty sweet. The meaning to show that thing off. It's pretty cool. All right. All right, here we go. Bebop. I'm listening to you, Bebop. Whoop. Got my hose here. Actually, that does feel a little better. That's it. I do have a buddy that lives in New Jersey. All right. All right, here we go. I need a popsicle. One sec, almost got it. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Mm. Yep, I'll carry it away. All right, let's see if that chucks under it. You can see how it looks. Come on. Man, this is, probably should have just turned this off a while ago. This is Not very entertaining. Hmm. All right, guys. I know that was not fun. Sorry. I definitely didn't feel like doing all that. What's that thing saying? What's that say? Low battery. Okay. Close. Come on. All right. Let's have a look. That's going to drive me nuts. It's not. Mm-hmm. Dang it. Why don't I? Man. That's why it needs to come down further. Dang it. Man, it's getting really thin. Yeah, guys, man, I wish I had something way to put that in there nice and tight to make it straight. Crap. Let me think for a second here. Oh crap. I think we got another problem here. Oh man, that's a bummer. I think we got another problem here, guys. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna fit, but all right, this here's all stereo. All right, let's tuck that over here for right now. Then let's see what we have here. It's really close. But I'm not happy with the fit of the. I need that piece to get straight. I got to figure out how I'm going to cut it that way because I'm having a hell of a time trying to get it to anchor down or tighten up in the thing. Oh no, we're gonna have another problem here. Oh no, dude! Crap! Wow, I'm really surprised this is kicking my butt. I got another problem here. So I may have to buy another one of those trim pieces. So I didn't realize that. All right, now if we come back here. Wow, that's my bad. I should have done a better job with that. That's on me. So let's. Dang it, that's a bummer. Hey, speaking of bummer, do you guys remember on MTV there was a show called the Tom Green Show? Any of you guys remember that? So right. This was not that hard on my other Suburban. Anybody remember the Tom Green show? Oh. Yes, remember that Bebop God? I thought that show was funny, man. That guy was a trip. That was one of those shows I wasn't actually allowed to watch. You know, my parents were like, you're not allowed to watch that show, Griffin. I wasn't allowed to watch MTV in general. Okay, so let's hypothetically, in our imaginary world here, come with me on a journey to Imagination Station. And let's see where. See, this is how I should have did to begin with. Kind of mad at myself for not thinking about this. That's okay. You know, the important thing is I learned something. And when I do this video, when I do the horizontal version of this video, somebody else can learn from my mistakes. So that's good. So put this back here. Click, click. All right, it's not clicking. You gotta make it click. All right, we can. I don't have my pocket screwdriver either. All right, that's. All right, we can fight with that in a minute. Let's see where this lands when it's like this. Let's just shove these up here for a minute. And, Drew Barry, yeah, that's. I forgot that. Yeah, married. She married him. Wonder how that settlement ended up. All right. All right. All right, let's pop this back out. Shove this back in here. Like this and like, oh no! All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Y'all carried away. All right. So, this plastic is tired. All right. Put that there. Let's see how. Let's see how this will line up here. The tab doesn't want to stay over there. That's all right. Just shove this all back there for right now. Dude, I know it's low power. Just chill out. I'm talking to the iPad. You guys ever talk to inanimate objects? I do it all the time. All right. So once again, if that's, man, I knew better than that, dude. I should have thought about that. All right, so we'll go with that hole, and this is how I should have did it to begin with. Let me see. All right, so that hole is probably the same one on this side. So, all right. Yeah, man, gotta yell at myself a little bit. Put me in line. Plus side, looks like I was right with that original hole option. The original hole option. I have to go home. Dan, I wanted to pull in the the 53. I want to show you guys, man, that thing is alive, dude. Got it running. It's like blip, 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 blip. That's how it sounds. Oh, of course. Griffin, dude, it's one of those nights. This, guys, I'm tired of working late like this all the time, dude. It's I'm tired of it. I gotta get to the point where I don't have to do that. Of course, I'm working late on this thing. This is, trying to, we're gonna flip this. We can make a couple extra bucks. Yeah, and that's how you get ahead, man. Is being harder on yourself. If you're not hard on yourself, no one else is gonna motivate you like you. It's right here. Yeah, I'm definitely out of it now. All right. All right, let's put this guy in. I'm really bummed out. This is I need to trim that one piece, and I'm seriously leaning towards buying another one. Of course, I'm gonna have to trim the side of that one as well. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let me shove this back here again. Manually shove over the little plastic back here. Hope it stays. Shove this in. Pop that again. Dang it. Fight with that in a little bit. All right. All right, so here's that. All right, so all that looks good. Then where's this going to sit? Man, I should have did it like this. Man, I'm really mad at myself about that. I know Dave James out there laughing at me. No charge for the free entertainment, Dave. Is Dave the one sending those hearts up? Say, hi, Griff. I'm laughing at you. Thanks for the entertainment. You're welcome, Dave. All right, so let's see. So let's dang it. Yeah, I do gotta buy another one. Crap. That sucks. All right, well, that's how it goes. So this is what's bothering me about this though, is I don't like how set back it is, and we can't pull it out because it hits this part of the dash. So for this to work, I'm gonna have to buy another piece. I have to buy another piece, and I'm gonna have to trim this. Crap! Dang it, Griffin. All right, well, that's a bummer, but it's okay. It's okay. You guys aren't mad at me, are you? All right, so I'll buy another trim piece. Man, I should have did that. Man, that's my fault, dude. It's my fault. Crap. But then we just gotta, and it looks like even with the new trim piece, yeah, I want to pull that out. Crap. Dang it. All right, well, dang it. It was like $30, guys. Dang it. Man. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna order another one, but before I do that, I need to go ahead and find out for sure. This needs to pull out because we've got a knob that goes on that button right here in the top left corner. So since we have some knobbage there, we need this to come out so that that knob can be used. Mm-hmm. All right. So I just pulled the whole thing forward right there. Oh, but yeah. Then when that's pulled forward, it pushes on this part of the dash. So we're gonna have to trim this. So, okay. All right, so that's fixable. I'm really irritated that one thing keeps popping out. So we'll pull that pull that out. And then, yeah, so from that top edge there, pull that out. Yeah, it's gonna look good, but crap. Pull that top edge. Oh man, it's right. Oh, that's perfect almost, man. Yeah, but you know what sucks, dude? Is you can't see the to trim the other edge, dude. You can't see some of the things here. All right. Dang it. Dang it. I'm still not happy with this because it's got to be trimmed out, man. You can't. It's pushing right up against it. All right. So with that trimmed out, this will come forward. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. Dang it. Dang it. Plug this in. Crap, 9:23. I gotta go. Dang it, man. Crap. It sucks. Dang it. Man, oh man, from out there it looks really good too. Dang it. All right. You know what sucks, guys? Is that it's like all I have to do now. This is embarrassing. But you know what? This is live. This isn't Diesel Brothers. This isn't some scripted show. You know what sucks? Knowing what I know now, I probably didn't have to trim that piece. That was a waste of $30, dude. Dang it, dude. So all I need to do, I'll get another one, and I just gotta trim the top part of the actual dash itself. That's it, dude. Dang it, man. Gosh, Griffin. That's man. All right. Wow. You know what? Well, and we could pull this forward some more. Wow. Really close. Well, might as well go ahead and plug it in so we can have a review camera in the meantime. Man, what a bummer, man. So, wow, I'm kind of mad about that. But you know what? Crap. That's on me, dude. That's on me. I do need to trim that part out some so this can come forward, though. Might as well just do it now. You know what? You know what? I got to go home. I can't mess with this anymore. Let's yeah, with that part trimmed out, that's gonna make a huge difference. So, guys, we just got to trim out. We got to trim out part of this top piece right here. You can actually, wow, you can actually. Damn, gosh, I'm mad at myself about that. Because that's gonna look really good with this is done. All right, I'm really bummed out about that. I think we should trim it out real quick. Come on. Ah. All right. I went and shaved it off real quick. Let me see. Gosh, man! This guitars work all the time, dude. So it still needs more room. So it still needs some more room. All right. And I'm gonna give it one more trimmage here. And then yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta get